Austin here with another episode of Winning with SEO here on ReboReports. We had a good question. We always talk about content and what's the right and wrong way to share content. Okay, so one thing that you gotta think about is that Google wants unique content. So just going to somebody's website and like copying an article from them and bringing it over, it's not gonna help you that much. If you do that and you take credit for it, that's also plagiarism. So you wanna avoid both those things. However, there is a right way to share that stuff. If you really think that that's gonna be useful for your customer and it's relevant, there's a couple ways you can do it. One is you can take and write a little summary, like write a paragraph about what you saw, what you thought about it, here's the Cliff Notes version, and for more information, make sure you link to it. Google likes to see a few outbound links. They want to see that you're not trying to hoard these visitors, basically, that you're willing to share. Or the other approach is if it's really good information, and let's say it's generic industry information, and it's not rocket science or something that only they figured out, you could take that and just rewrite it yourself. Look at it, read through it, get the information from it, do a little bit of your own research, and write the same thing. So you're basically writing the same thing that they're writing, but you're making it your own, you're making it unique. And just make sure it's not something where like this person has some really new cutting edge ideas that they've spent a lot of time figuring out. Don't just rewrite that and make it your own. That's not fair, I guess. But share it. Come up with your own if it's general, or write about it, tell people what's cool. Especially, that ties into like where interest rates are going, or the housing market in the area, those kind of things. Just don't copy and paste that stuff. Find some way to spin it, make it your own, summarize it, link to it, and share it that way. Or just share it on Facebook. Like take a link and just post that on your Facebook page, because it's going to link to them. They're going to like it. If they're not direct competitors, they might even mention you, and you might get some traction from it for your website too. So it's a good way to handle sharing content. I hope that helps.